Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be talking about 11 goals that I have for myself that I want to accomplish in summer of 2019. For me, since I've been in school for pretty much all of my life so far, I have viewed summer as a period of time that I don't have the obligations that I have during the school year, obviously. So I look at summer as a chance for me to get on track with my goals, learn some new skills, and basically do all the things that I found I was unable to do or I was less able to do when I had school. So if you guys don't know, I am a student and I just finished my first year of college and I am basically in summer right now. And it's great because I don't have to do school and I don't have homework and I don't have any of those things. So I'm basically trying to devote my time to doing a whole bunch of different things. And these 11 goals are things that I want to accomplish during this period of time. And some of these things are a little bit personal. And I'm kind of nervous about doing this, not gonna lie, and I'm not just saying that to be like, oh yeah, I'm nervous about showing you my goals, so watch the video, but like I actually, like, these are things that I have not necessarily shared on my channel before because I have just been a little bit insecure about these things, and some of these things are actually really personal goals. But nevertheless, I'm just going to get right into it, starting with the first thing, and the thing that you guys probably are very can't speak, very familiar with. You guys are probably very familiar with this goal I have, and that goal is to get monetized on YouTube. I have been on my YouTube channel for quite a bit now. I try to really push myself. I try to work really hard, and so far I am really trying to get monetized, and I basically was able to hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys very much for that quite recently, and I am quickly on track to hitting the 4,000 hours of watch time that is required for you to get monetized. I feel like if I keep going at this rate that I'm going right now, I will hit it sometime this year, but I'm trying to expedite that, and I'm basically trying to hit monetization at the end of the summer. So hopefully that will turn out. I'm crossing my fingers, my toes, my arms, everything, trying to get that to happen. But yes, that is my first goal. And also just to generally just keep doing my YouTube channel. The next thing is to declutter my life and my makeup collection. I have recently just realized how many possessions I have, and this is from somebody that never was somebody to shop that much. I have never been somebody to have a whole bunch of things on purpose. I just naturally accumulated a whole bunch of stuff, and I guess that's just me living in the United States, where we just tend to have more living space than other countries, and we just tend to accumulate more things that we don't need. So I'm trying to basically try and declutter my life periodically, not just my makeup collection, but my clothes, different knickknacks in my room, like things I want to get rid of. Like, I basically would love to be living a more minimalist lifestyle, and right now I see that goal as being rather far-fetched. So I'm trying to like gradually work towards basically eliminating things in my life that I don't absolutely need or use on a regular basis, and trying to basically live a more fulfilled life. I also think that if I have less items, I will be less prone to living in a messy space, which would be amazing because I'm just a messy person, but I'm trying to fix that. So anyway, I would love to declutter my life, my belongings, and my makeup collection. Even though my makeup collection I'm not that worried about, it would be nice to just like sort of sort through the things I'm not using, but I'm more worried about the things that I have in my life that don't necessarily include makeup. So moving on, I want to work 40 hours a week at my day job. So if you guys don't know this, I work in an after-school childcare program, and during the summer we have a special program where basically the kids whose parents are still working, they can get dropped off at a campus, and we're there to basically make sure that we can take care of these kids for the entire day. My shift is the afternoon shift, meaning that I work from 12:30 to 6:30, so that basically ends up in me having 30 hours a week when I'm working that I have to work, but I'm trying to basically increase my hours to 40 hours a week by covering other people. I basically want to work more because I really enjoy it and I find it really a good experience for me, and I also want to make that extra money. So my goal is to pick up enough hours every single week to work 40 hours a week, which is the maximum I can work at my job, because my job is a part-time job and they don't allow you to work more than 40 hours a week, but I would like to hit that every single week. The next thing is I want to get active. My camera just stopped recording because it ran out of battery, but yes, I do want to get active. Throughout my entire life, I have been active to like in varying degrees. At one point I was doing a little bit of figure skating, then I was doing ballet for years and years, and then I have been doing folk dancing, but I was for a very long time without a car. And I would basically either walk or ride my bike wherever, or try to get a ride from somebody else. But my point was I would have like some level of activity in my life when it came to just like riding a bike or walking. But now, since I recently bought a car, very happy about that, I have not been biking anywhere and I have not been walking anywhere. Not that I really could that much, but usually I would do it anyway to some extent. But I would like to have some sort of like activity in my life. I would like to make a concentrated effort to exercise more, because I am not somebody that exercises at all. I just don't like it. Like, I don't like exercising, and my sister does. Like, my sister is, she is, like, she is so good at exercising and she loves it. Like, she loves doing it. She genuinely likes it. I don't. So, therefore, I find it very difficult for me to actually exercise regularly. And that's why this summer I want to actually stay active, and I want to do that on a more consistent basis, because I don't look at myself and I don't see somebody that necessarily is in trouble health-wise, but I look at myself as somebody that is not necessarily strong or fit. I have muscle, but I don't have a lot of it, and I would like to just get a little bit more, physical strength, which I don't have. So anyway, yes, I would like to get active. The next thing is eat healthier. And for me, eating healthier is more important than getting active, even, because I feel like you essentially see a lot more results and it's just a lot better in general if you eat healthier. Because, I mean, obviously what you put in your body is so important. And like I said, it's not like I don't eat healthy at all. I just don't like have a particular diet, and I don't necessarily look at calories, and I don't look at I don't look at my sugar intake. I literally just eat whatever I want, and luckily, whatever I want is not necessarily not healthy. It's just that I want to actually make an effort to look at my diet and intake more healthy foods. Everyone can do that in their life, including me, and I want to make more of an effort in that arena. The next thing is post every day on my makeup Instagram. Now, if you don't know, I have a personal account, which is the one that I just use for like my non-YouTube related stuff pretty much. And then I have a makeup account, which is basically my makeup, my YouTube, like all of that in one Instagram account. And I have, like, for a while been a little bit on and off with how regularly I post on my Instagram, because for some reason it takes more effort for me to post an Instagram photo than for me to post a video every single day. I don't know why. But I am going to try and post every single day on Instagram. It's not that I have any shortage of photos. I have a ton of photos. I just need to actually get off my butt and post them. So Yes, my Instagram account, by the way, my makeup one, is Anichka MUA, and I'll put it down below. It's always down below anyway, but I'm just reminding you guys. But yeah, you'll be seeing me post there every single day. And I think that yesterday I posted 2 photos in a few hours, so I hope I'm doing pretty well so far. Then I also want to improve my Russian. Now, for those of you who don't know, I speak Russian. I believe that Russian was my first language. That's what my mom tells me. Before I started speaking English. But I live in the United States, and as a result, my English is just naturally better than my Russian. I can speak Russian, I can read Russian, and I can, well, write not so great, but I can type in Russian. But I have noticed that my Russian skill, like my skill at speaking the language, has been going down. I speak fluently, but I can speak better. So I'm going to try and improve my Russian over this summer. I'm going to try and watch more Russian videos on YouTube, which I do anyway, but I just want to try it and watch them more regularly. I will also try to be speaking Russian, which is super important. So yes, I do want to improve my Russian. It's one of my favorite languages in the entire world, and I just want to get better at it. So now we're sort of getting into like the personal nitty-gritty stuff that I have for myself that I haven't necessarily talked about on my YouTube channel ever. But the next thing is I would like to take more photos. I'm somebody that absolutely loves photography. I do freelancing on the side, and I just love it. It's something that has been close to my heart for a very long time, but I have noticed that in recent months, like since the beginning of this year, my passion as a photographer has gone down. Well, not my passion, but my tendency to take photos, to like be a photographer, has gone down. And I'm not going to go into the reasons why, but it's something that I've noticed, and I feel like I'm losing a part of myself because it's so important to me. So I want to take this summer to actually improve my skills as a photographer, to actually get back into it, because I mean, yes, I take all of my own photos for my makeup stuff, but that doesn't really count. I think, in my opinion, what counts in my mind is taking portraits, going outside and taking landscape shots, taking architecture shots, and all those things I've been doing for years, and I have noticed that recently I've stopped, and I want to try and get back into it because I don't want to lose that part of myself. The next thing is I would like to write something. And this is something that I haven't mentioned online before, but I used to dream of being an author. And it's still a dream that I have in my head. Like I have been writing for as long as I can remember, but I've never actually finished anything. I've never actually completed a book or a novel, and I have so many stories in my head that I want to put on paper, but for whatever reason I haven't actually done it. And I have been trying to write a book for as long as I can remember, and I want to actually do it. I want to write a book. I want to at least finish a manuscript, and I don't even know if I'll publish it, but I just want to write something. And I don't even know if sorry, my words. I don't know if it'll be good or not, but I've wanted to write for my entire life, pretty much ever since I was old enough to actually write, you know? Um, and I want to actually like get into it because, you know, life is short, and I don't want to not do what I like, not do one of my dreams. You know, I want to actually write a manuscript. It might never see the light of day, but I just want to have it finished in my hands. The next thing is I want to practice adulting. That is a very vague thing on like the way it sounds, but it encompasses so many different things. I am quickly becoming more financially independent than I have ever been in my entire life. I'm 19 years old, and I will say that I was very ignorant of certain things that you have to do when you become an adult a few years ago, obviously, and I'm quickly learning about different things and different like skills that I need to have as an adult, that I feel like I need to have as an adult. I want to take the summer to learn about taxes, which I never knew about. Like, I had never like I was never taught that, and there really is like no way for me to teach that besides me teaching myself that. I also want to do things like renew my passport, which I'm trying to figure out how to do. And I know it's like a simple thing, but it's just something that I need to learn about how to do. I want to learn a little bit about insurance so I can get a little bit more informed about what I have to pay and how I have to pay it. And I want to learn a little bit more about budgeting, and I want to open a 401k. All these things I want to do and more, and I just call it adulting because that's essentially what it is. So yes, I want to practice adulting. I want to look at myself at the end of the summer and see someone that knows not everything, because that's impossible, but I want to see somebody that is a little bit more informed about what I need to do and what I must do for myself moving forward. The last point that I want to make is one that I was debating about whether or not to put in this video, because I felt like I might as well make this 10 points, because the 11th, like, I mean, it's just, I might as well keep it personal. But then I was like, you know what, this is something that I have to talk about, this is something that I have to put out there, because I feel like once I put it out there, I will hold myself accountable and actually attempt to do this, because this needs to happen. Go to counseling on a regular basis. And I'm saying counseling and not therapy because I actually can't afford a therapist right now. Because like I literally I don't have the money for that. I am going to counseling because it's something that my college that I'm at offers, especially throughout the summer. I have been to counseling before. I started going at the beginning of the year, and it's something that I really, really need, but it's also something that, for a lot of reasons, I just procrastinate on. And it's for a variety of reasons. It's because it's a drive. It's also because gas. Those are excuses. It's also because time. But those are all just excuses, and I actually have to bite the bullet. I have to stop being afraid of going, because I need to. There have been personal things that have happened in my life, and quite frankly, my life this entire year has been awful, and I need to go. Because if I don't go, then I know that I won't necessarily be able to deal with all the things that have been happening. So anyway, that is the end of this video. Those are all my 11 goals that I have for this summer. I would like to do a follow-up video at the end of summer to let you guys know if I actually accomplished these goals. Let me know if you want to see that. But thank you so much for watching until the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it interesting, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.